You guys know the drill. I'm back here with your disability rep, Roy Rickstrew. Roy, it's always a pleasure seeing you. And here's the kind of interesting thing. People may not realize that in addition to disability, you also help with Medicare. Tell me about this.
I do, and that's because when I get people approved for Social Security disability, after a period of time, 24 months, they become eligible for Medicare. So in my mind, it was kind of a continuation in service to become licensed as a Medicare agent. I want people to get the most that they can possibly get out of the government benefits they've paid into for so many years. And so helping people select the right Medicare program for them was very important to me. Again, it's a continuation of service. I want to make sure my people are taken care of as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of how does this process get started? What's the, the initial thing that we kind of are looking for here?
Yeah, so Medicare eligibility comes in a couple ways. When we turn 65, we become eligible for Medicare benefits. If you've been on Social Security disability benefits and payable for 24 months, then you become eligible for Medicare.
Okay.
If you have end-stage renal disease, kidney failure, Lou Gehrig's disease, you get Medicare early. And so people find themselves in this situation. What's interesting is most of our lives, we've taken the insurance that our employer provided us.
Yeah.
We didn't have to make any choices. And when we get to this point in time where we do have to make choices, confuses people something horrible.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some quick tips or advice you would share as far as Medicare goes and kind of the process of how it works?
Yeah, so when we talk about Medicare, you can keep your base Medicare, that's just your 80-20 split, where Medicare pays 80%, you pick up the 20. People can also pick up Medicare supplements and Advantage plans. I always liken these to food analogy, for example.
Okay.
A Medicare supplement plan is kind of like a buffet. You pay a lot to get in, has a high monthly premium, but then most things are covered once you're in there. There's not a lot of co-pays that are built into it. The Advantage plans are more like a cafeteria.
Yeah.
You can walk in a cafeteria, you can look around for free.
Yeah.
But when you start selecting things is when you pay for it. And so these Advantage plans are very co-pay heavy. When you go to the doctor, x-rays, MRIs, ambulance rides, hospitalization, everything has a co-pay. And so it just kind of depends on your situation as to which one of those work better. Some people don't see the doctor very often. They look at an Advantage plan and say, hey, gosh, $0 premium, a simple copay when I see the doctor once a year, save a lot of money. Other people go to the doctor a lot. The copays would eat them alive, and they like that certain fixed expense of that supplement plan. They know what it's going to cost.
Yeah.
They don't have to deal with the hospital networks, the billing department anymore. Super simple.
Yeah, obviously we want people to come and meet with you. You're a great advisor on this, but kind of tell me the importance of picking the right advisor for such a big issue like Medicare.
Yeah, so there's a couple things. We're a broker here at the Resource Center in general, and then the Your Disability Rep part of it as well. I offer for a number of companies, 6 or 7. If Anthem is the best fit for you, I'll tell you that it is. If Humana is the best fit, I'll tell you that it is. But having somebody that has more than one tool in their toolbox, I think is very helpful. Additionally, I speak government. And I think people underestimate that sometimes. With doing Social Security, with working with Medicaid programs so much in the past and helping with Medicare, I understand how all of those things tie together, and we can make sure that we get you in a good place.
Yeah.
Some people come in, they have Medicaid in place, they don't realize that when they become Medicare eligible, everything changes dramatically. The co-pays are going to switch, what they're responsible for, the coverage. If you don't have somebody who's well-versed in kind of all of the government programs, I think you can get led astray by accident.
Yeah, now speaking of that, in addition to what you just said, any kind of things to be aware of or risk factors to be aware of, if you will?
In regards to?
Medicare, yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, if people have any kind of an employer-sponsored union insurance, for example, or if they have insurance for retirees, or if they have VA, like Champus or TRICARE for Life, signing up for the wrong Medicare program, or sometimes even signing up for a Medicare program, can cost you the benefits that you've earned through your employment or through your military service. Can do you a great disservice.
Yeah, lots of important things to know here. We don't want people to be led astray, and they won't be led astray if they contact you. So tell me how people can get connected with you to talk about Medicare.
Yeah, so it's the Your Disability Rep line will work fine for this as well, the 417-812-6698. I'm here at the Resource Center. A lot of people just stop in and see me.
All right.
I have lots of time most days that I can sit down and talk with people. We'll work this out, try to be available and approachable, and try to make something that is unfortunately way too difficult a whole lot simpler.
Yeah, I love it. All right, you guys, Your Disability Rep, Roy Rickstrew, but also Medicare advisor. Give him a call, check him out.